I'm shaking.
There's a sign behind me that says 440 meters to the top. We're not gonna make it to the top.
We'll never make it. We're doomed.
We got about 1 kilometer is what we got out of this hike. And I gotta tell you, this is what I mean by doing more life.
It's funny though, the kids, they just want to keep going.
I know.
Ah, those green muscles.
I'm telling you, I have never been this exhausted in my life.
It's not even been an hour.
I tell you guys to go watch my 7 years and 8 years of freedom about my past. If you think I'm still doing the things I used to do in my past and I can hike this far and look like this, you're an idiot. Because I am like, this is unbelievable, man.
Your shirt looks like you've been swimming in it, man.
I know, it's complete. I'm drenched. Everything I got is drenched. But guys, do more life. Come see Thailand.
Go to the waterfalls.
Yeah.
There must be hundreds of them here. Do them one at a time.
Later, guys. Yeah, I'll put the name of this forest up somewhere, guys. But I mean, the name of this national park, excuse me. But this is a very nice, very old tree. And I just thought we would start the little tour here by showing you guys. This is where we came from. And this is where we're going. So, on the way. More little walking here, headed into a darker area with some very, very interesting forestry, I would say. Flora, Ross says, flora. I really like this tree for some reason. I don't know why. But it's, if you read Thai, there you go. That's pretty cool. And look at this bridge, guys. Now see, this is what you do. Okay, here's the thing. I live in Thailand, right? But the thing about it is, I get to take a vacation every weekend. Do you guys realize that? I take a vacation every single weekend. In Thailand. And then, yeah, I take a vacation every weekend in Thailand and I save myself the $1,800, $1,500. Ouch. But I get to take a vacation every weekend, and it's not necessarily a vacation like, you know, necessarily to, pee-pee or Kolan or, you know, some type of special place. But this is, I don't know, 2 hours from Rayong and probably another, how far is this from Pattaya?
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, something like that.
We are about 250 kilometers from Pattaya. We're 75 miles from downtown Rayong.
There you go. And
neither one of us happen to be coming from. I was far from that.
Exactly. So I can take these small trips for a little bit of nothing. It cost me 100 baht to get in here with my work permit. And this is one of the advantages to coming and living in Thailand, guys. This is why
I'm looking for shrimp in the land, in the depth.
Oh, me too. I want to see shrimp. This is one of the advantages to coming and living in Thailand. I'm trying to tell you, you can do these little fun excursions, these little fun things. I hear the waterfall already. We're coming up on it, and we're gonna get to see some cool stuff.
This is where we are, 6 different waterfalls.
Ross says that where we are now, there are 6 different waterfalls coming up.
The furthest one out is 2.6 kilometers, or about a little over. It's about 2. Sorry, I'll hold the mic. The furthest one out to walk is 2.6 kilometers one way. We're not going to do that. We're going to make the 1.2 kilometers to the. It's number 6. We're not doing number 7 because by that time my kids who are with me today will be exhausted, and I'm not carrying anybody home.
Fair enough. There's the warning sign. Be careful of slippery rocks. And you can hear the water already as we come up to approach it, guys. Check this out. Waterfall coming up. And this would be number 1. And the rocks are very slippery, so I would encourage you guys to be very careful if you come this way. Very small waterfall, number 1. I imagine 2 and 3 will be even better. And
one thing you're going to notice as we look at the water, if you see how brown it is right now, by the time we get up to the top, it'll be very clear. It's just picking up sediment and turning around as it comes down. So as we get higher up, it'll be clear. You'll be able to see fish swimming in it. And wait till you see the size of these fish.
There you have it, folks. We're on to the bridge and on to the next waterfall. Behind me, guys, you can probably see where we came from, and we are headed to our next destination, which is waterfall number 2. I think the total hike is going to be about 1.2 kilometers, and this is going to be a lot of fun. This is why living in Thailand is awesome. I got to tell you, it really is. It's awesome. So check this out, guys. You can have, like, they're literally picnic tables and people sitting at them eating right next to the water. How cool is that? This is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of that waterfall right there, but yeah, I think that's where we're going next. So here are all the waterfalls we're going to, guys, right here. That's where we're headed.
The next one is where you'll see all the fish, as you can see in the picture.
All right, so fish on the next one, and then beautiful waterfalls everywhere. Okay, so here's the sign that talks about the waterfalls, and it'd be nice if it was in English, but that's how far away they are, and that's where we're going. Exciting stuff. So this is the trail leading to the waterfall, but Ross has found a cut in, and we're going, if he doesn't fall and break his neck, which I hope he doesn't. Here's another little look. Ross, you look like you're having trouble there, buddy.
I have very bad ankles. I have very, very bad ankles.
He has very bad ankles. But there's the water.
That is why my ankles have straps on them to hold them in place.
He literally has straps on his ankles to hold him in place. Apparently he's missing some ligaments or something.
Holy crap, that is a tall tree.
This is a really tall tree, but I wanted to show you the name first. Look at this thing.
Holy crap, and it's straight as could be.
Yeah. And it literally grows like straight up.
Oh, it grows like a redwood would.
Yeah, that's a big tree.
Jeremy, I don't know if you eat snails. I know we can get some fresh seafood, but look at the size of this snail. That is huge. Oh, and he's definitely alive. That's not fake. That one's still alive. Let me put him back home where we found him and let him go back doing his thing. But that is huge. That is a huge snail.
That is one big snail, guys. I've never seen a snail that big before.
Well, they do like water.
That's true, and right there is plenty of water. I don't know if you can see how well the GoPro actually shows the water coming off of that fall, but that is really, really nice. Really, really beautiful. And the water's still kind of dark for some reason. I imagine it's because we had some rain last night. But moving on, guys, we're still going uphill. Look at this hill we're going up. That's where we're headed. So this is his first floor, according to Ross.
No, according to my daughter.
Oh, according to his daughter. Never mind. So if it's wrong, then it's not Ross's fault.
Exactly.
Sounds like a blogger I know. Anyway. We're gonna take you out here to look at a waterfall. This is kind of pretty, guys, kind of pretty. I wish the rocks weren't quite so wet because it is a little slippery, but I tell you, for a day's vacation, this is not, you know, a day's trip. You walk real slowly down here toward the water, then maybe I get lucky and don't. We can't see the fish because of the reflection, but there is some fish in the water right there. Yeah, I can see them, but I don't think the GoPro will catch them. There are quite a few fish in the water there, but this is where one of the falls empties, and as you can see, if Ross will move his big head, there's that's where the second one will, or that's where this fall will empty, and yeah, because we're traveling up, way up. Trust me, I'm sweating like a.
It's humid.
Yeah, I'm sweating. It's very, very humid, very humid. But also,
hey Jeremy.
Yeah.
If you guys are coming to Thailand, don't leave your trash sitting around. There's nobody here to pick it up.
Yeah, don't do this, guys. This is a bad idea. This is too beautiful a country to do stuff like this. Leave your trash laying around. Just don't do it. Not a good idea. This really makes you feel like you're in the jungle of Thailand, this path that we're on now. One of the very few places where we're going down, because we are essentially making a 1.2 kilometer hike up, and
I hear water.
I hear water again. Ross is behind me in case you can't hear him. and I would go down to the water, but that is a very steep climb on some very steep, wet rocks. Yes, yes.
Those aren't, these right here, they're not handrails. Look at the thorns.
Oh. Well, thank you for telling me, sir, because
yeah, like here.
I'm just dumb enough to try something like that. That's so true, so true. Again, guys, just getting ready to go back up the little incline here. Patches of sunshine throughout the place. It's really beautiful, I have to tell you. If you guys get a chance to come up this way, I will try my best to drop a Google map location on here so you can see exactly where it is. There's that tree again. Man, that's a very odd looking tree.
One thing you may not know, we're only like about 35-40 minutes from your favorite resort.
Oh yeah, my yeah, that's true. It says danger, do not swim, so no swimming out here, guys. Let's see what we can see.
So one thing I always find fun with doing nature treks, you can find plants that literally, this has been broken off from someplace else. It's formed its own root, and this will become a wild orchid of the orchid family, not the typical orchids like you would give to somebody, but something in the orchid family, and there will be these huge leaves that will grow out of it. If we had less than 30 minutes to get it back home, I could drop this in some soil at home, and it would stay alive at my house. But I'll just put it back before it can grow to its own.
I have a feeling I'm getting ready to show you some very nice waterfalls that's not just there. I think this is going to be a beautiful sight to see. We'll see. Here's what this, whatever this is called, here's the Thai name of it right there. Okay, I said I wouldn't do it, but this is going to be the slowest ascent ever in the history of my life, because I am that out of shape. So this is at the top of whatever it is that I just climbed. Now I probably look like I'm dead because I pretty much feel that way. I really hope there's a beautiful waterfall up here somewhere, otherwise I'm gonna be a little upset. I promise you guys a good view. This is a good view. I'm exhausted. I am excited about waterfalls because just don't get to see a lot of them anymore. But this is absolutely awesome. I can't wait to see the top up here if I can make it. I'm so exhausted, but wow, what a trip. Okay guys, here's another view from where I just came from. There's actually a pool out there that you can swim in. If you look at the sign right there, has more information about more waterfalls. We're definitely not going to do them all, that's for sure, because I am I am way out of shape, but that's what I just showed you. And where we came from, you can kind of see where the water dumps over there. I was standing right by it, and now I'm standing up at the top where the water actually runs into the waterfalls themselves. So here you go, beautiful place to swim. Okay, I am here with the park rangers from the waterfall area, and basically what they're here to do, I'm gonna let them tell you. I'm gonna have a translator behind me explain to you what they're doing. These guys are here to make sure that you stay safe. So could you, translator, could you please tell them or ask them what their job actually is?
งานของพวกพี่ๆนี่มีหน้าที่อะไรบ้างคะตรงเนี้ยส่วนตรงเนี้ยค่ะ
เป็นการดูแลนักท่องเที่ยวนะครับเพื่อไม่ให้นักท่องเที่ยวเกิดอุบัติเหตุเพราะที่เนี่ยมันจะเกิดอุบัติเหตุบ่อยก็คือเวลาเขาเล่นน้ำเนี่ยบางที่มันเป็นก้อนหินสูงๆเขาจะกระโดดลงไปแล้วก็มันมีอุบัติเหตุแบบทำให้คนเสียชีวิตบ่อยแล้วก็มีแขนหลุดเข่าหลุดเข่าแตกอย่างเงี้ยทุกวันนะ
So basically they are here to rescue the tourists who are injured if they fall into the water. If they have any issue that they have, they will help you with that.
Just want to say thank you guys very much for what you do and keeping us safe. Very much appreciated.
เขาบอกว่าขอบคุณมากๆนะสำหรับงานที่พวกพี่ทำแล้วก็
ขอบคุณครับ
Okay, thank you. Quick little pit stop here to show you a small waterfall that leads to a bigger waterfall out there. Guys, I am exhausted. I mean, absolutely exhausted. This has been a long uphill trek And I hope we're almost at the top. Almost at the top, guys. Honestly, I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. This is, I don't think I can do another 440 meters uphill because that's where we're going, uphill. Ross is hollering at me like I'm a long way away, but I'm not. He's just really slow and old. He's coming. There's a sign behind me that says 440 meters to the top. We're not gonna make it to the top.
We'll never make it. We're doomed.
We got about 1 kilometer is what we got out of this hike. And I gotta tell you, this is what I mean by doing more life.
It's funny though, the kids, they just want to keep going.
I know.
Ah, those green muscles.
I'm telling you, I have never been this exhausted in my life.
It's not even been an hour.
I tell you guys to go watch my 7 years and 8 years of freedom about my past. If you think I'm still doing the things I used to do in my past and I can hike this far and look like this, you're an idiot. Because I am like, this is unbelievable, man.
Your shirt looks like you've been swimming in it, man.
I know, it's complete. I'm drenched. Everything I got is drenched. But guys, do more life. Come see Thailand.
Go to the waterfalls.
Yeah.
There must be hundreds of them here. Do them one at a time.
Later, guys.